Right, from what I can see from the video, obviously I'm only going what I can see. What I can see, she's not going to be able to do anything at the moment on her own. She's going to need one-to-one support. And she won't be able to do the monster routine yet on her own. Even the monster routine, which is our standalone phonemic awareness kit routine, is too complex for her at the moment. She won't be able to handle that. So what I want you to do is I want you to really break it down. So what we're going to do is our visual prompts for the green code levels: sip, sip, to app, tap, put at and pan, at and to ant, to at and tan. Those green at, put in, the sat pin ones, the green ones, I want you to do it as individual cards, because this is too much for her as well. So green level cards, just do as the individual cards. And what you're going to do is you're going to show her everything before she does it. So you're not going to wait and ask her to do anything. You're going to tell her brain what it's going to do, so that we have a repetitive, so her brain knows what's coming next. We have that spaced repetition. And it means that then the brain will start going, oh, and then you'll start to see the difference. Because at the moment we need to guide. So it's like, imagine she was blind. It is like that. It's like you are being the crutch. Don't expect her to be able to, do things on her own at the moment. We've got to teach her how, and the main thing is we've got to get her confident. So you've got those visual prompts. So you'll point to it, sip, sip. Now, I don't want you to give the word, sounds word like we often do. Just do the sounds, the word, sip, sip. Then she repeats it, sip, sip. Then you're going to go straight to lines and numbers. Don't worry about the duck hands at the moment. And you'll see why when you actually start working with her. Sip, 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 sip. So she's playing it, okay? So don't worry about the duck hands at the moment. And obviously I very rarely say that to people, but don't. Sip, sip. Can you play it? So she's going to play it. Sip, sip. Point to it again. Sip, sip. She does it. Sip, sip. Let's play it again. Sip, sip. And you're going to just keep doing that with, 3 or 4 every day. So let's do it again. So you get the card. Let's say it was spin. So it's there. So you're looking at it. Spin. And then she does it. And if she starts going, whatever, get the brain back. Put it and spin. She repeats, put it and spin. Then she's watching it, and check her eyes, because you do want her looking down. Is she looking down at there? Now, if she's not, then keep doing it anyway. If she does end up being on the spectrum, whatever, it may be that she needs to be able to look at other things. A lot of children are very good at seeing it on their peripheral vision, but they need to be able to look at other stuff. That's just how the brain works. They don't have to be looking at it to be focusing on what you're doing. But let's wait till we find out exactly what's going on there. But so you're going to do spin. Spin, and hopefully she's looking, but if not, she's hearing it. And because you're going to do this quite a few times, you will get that hit of her looking and listening at the same time. Spin. I'm going to play it. Spin. Can you do it? And then let her do it. And it might be that you're holding her hands while she's wiggling, and you're saying the sounds, and she's wiggling. And make sure you're holding her nice and gently, and it's not a forced thing, that she knows that you're just moving it along nicely. Now start with that. That's all I want you to do. Okay, it's just the sounds, say the word with the card, the lines as you say it, the numbers, you play it, she plays it. Now this, which actually I stopped printing, I'm actually going to update it, I think, and add in the monsters, but this is a really good one. So they're the visual prompts that we have for the green code level. And this is where they practice. So they'll choose one. So like Pam, put, at, and pan. Which one do I need? Well, I don't need that one, because otherwise put, at, and I have too many. It must be this one, put, at, and pan. Which one is it? Put, pan. Right, now they're there, so I know how to draw them. And look, it's printed so that, oh no, which does n look like? And where do I start? Do I start just there? That's what the arrow's for. Put, at, and pan, and it rubs off. Very difficult to hold the very difficult to hold the camera at the same time. I'm in the kitchen. Oh, my hob needs wiping down. Anyway, too much to do, not enough time. So this is a very good one for her if you've got more time, because what you can do is ant. You do it. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, ant. So it shows the code, shows how the phonemes link with the graphemes, and then it shows how you would see it in a book with this just black. So this is just black squiggles to a child who has no idea what to do with they're first starting to read, whereas that's why we have that. So it says, well, actually, because here's a picture, here's a picture, here's a picture. It's a picture of a speech sound. If we had way up in the air, took a picture of it, that's what it would look like in this word. If you've got the word plat, it wouldn't, but in this word, it's In this word, that's a picture of t. Okay, so when we turn it over, it means that they've got code mapped, not code mapped, and here it is in a sentence. Ants, eaten in pants, ants in pants. And so it carries on, so it's all green code level words. And what they do on this, so like sip, sip. Can you spell it? Sip, sip. And it'd have a duck level word, so duck level word, which means that when I turn it over, the sentence is going to have that high frequency word. So it just tells us what's happening. So we turn it over. Remember, there it is, not coded. So we had sip, 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 sip. And here is I, remember that duck level word? I sip, I spin, I tan, I snip. And then, okay, so which was I sip? Oh, there it is, which is I spin? There, which is I tan. There, which is I snip. Okay, so it's like a workbook, but it means that they're doing decoding, they're doing spelling, they're doing decoding with fluency. Can you say that quickly? Sip. They're putting it in a context, they're putting it in a, well, it's not really a sentence, it hasn't got a verb, but they're putting it in something they can actually read, so it's not just a random word. And it goes through, so it's got, you know, tap. Is it a tap? Tap. And we're spelling it pan. Spell the word by pointing to the right sound picks in the right order. Pan. Stan is in the pan. Now we've changed this, obviously, haven't we? This isn't Stan. They'd say, that's not Stan, that's a piece of bacon. So I might actually put Stan in the pan. So anyway, I will try desperately to update it if I can find the file for this, because children like this really, I would use, that's why I created this, because these are the things that I do with the children in learning support. So then they move up to the purple code level, and then they're doing exactly the same. So again, it's spaced repetition. The children like knowing what they're going to be doing. We're going to be turning it over. That's the spelling strategy. Say the word, listen to the speech sounds, draw the line, etc. But this is very old, so we've added in a lot more things. And that's the thing about when you have a program created by teachers, the more you do stuff, the more you keep adding it in. So we've even got the chants in here. And man, add, dad, it, all giggle, et, all gentle, pot, at, ca. They're the chants. So now we've got, so that was green, so we know that already. This is just a new one. This is sorry, don't add an at, hat. So we turn it over, and that's what it looks like in a real book, so it's not coded for us. But then all of this, they can actually read. The cactus in a hat in the sun on the sandhill must be hot. So you imagine they've gone from, you know, they're in prep on the purple code level. So they could be in the purple code level in week, 6 of term 1. It depends on the child, depends on the teaching, it depends on whether you actually get to use SSP properly or if you just go doing little bits of it. But it means they're actually reading these sentences within the first few weeks of school. That's why if you can do SSP pure with the phase 2 routine, the children are actually reading proper text and writing proper text. Look at all that. A lot of the children who are in prep at the moment after 2 whole terms, if they're not using SSP, wouldn't be able to read that. But all we've done is we've said, so on the high frequency words, high frequency words, duck level words, the, because there it is, the. But they can read all the rest of it. The polka dog pants, the madman rants, Mick lost his belt and has no pants. Actually, no is the high frequency word. Oh, that was for dog, sorry. Dog. I think that was, anyway, because no, there is a high frequency word, isn't it? Oh, sorry, there's no. I've got myself confused. I think it's the way I've got the book around. Anyway, so there we've got J, and remember we put that in there because it's just a concept. Oh, but I thought a G, I thought that was a picture for G. Well, yes, but it's also a picture for J, so it's about the concept rather than the G and the G. Giggle, because it's the Gentle Giant Giggles. So I think, let me know if you think these would be useful for me to print again. Let me know. But for the teacher that I'm, sorry, I got off topic here. The teacher that I was just saying, that's what I want you to do with that particular child you sent me the video for. This will be very useful. So if you have got this, do that for 4 words. If she can focus for 4 words, it might be 3 words. And then use this. And that's all she's going to do. And as much as you can, as much as she's got the curriculum, she is not going to be able to focus on an awful lot. I'd be very interested to know what the diagnosis is. And that's the great thing with SSP, is that we're getting a diagnosis in term 2 of PrEP, because you're already able to see not just the phonemic awareness deficits, but the working memory, you know, the focus, all sorts of things, her sequencing, her everything. So it's really good. This child is very, very lucky to be in an SSP school. Very, very lucky to have a teacher as committed as you are to be sending me videos of her in term 2 of PrEP. Thank you.